Alright there. Alright there. I meant to say alright. Hey there everyone, but I said alright there. Anyway, yeah, so I should probably, you know, get around to actually streaming that TRLE game that I've been talking about over and over for a while. Dark City Part 2. It's... let's just go ahead and get into the game. You guys have been waiting long enough for this. So basically, the story of Dark City, it's like the only thing that you would learn from Part 1. I know I haven't streamed Part 1, but basically the story is there was an excavation crew, and they were excavating this underground temple, and in this underground temple, they found like an underground monastery, and they busted the thing open, but inside there was like a hell portal. It was like a hell gate, and they accidentally basically activated the thing. It released a whole bunch of dark spirits and demons and stuff, and they started possessing and taking over everybody in a nearby city. And one of Laura's friends works at the excavation site. And he or she, I forget if it was a he or a she, but they sent Laura a letter or a message saying that she had to come to the Dark City, get into the excavation site, and close down the gate. She has to shut down the Hell Gate and put a stop to all of this. So basically, Dark City Part 1, it starts with like an introduction kind of telling you like what I just told you. And from that point on, you basically, you go through the city, and eventually you make it to that area that it just showed right there, with the whirlpool and all. That's the final level of Dark City Part 1. The game literally ends just as you jump across that pit right there and climb up here. And so yeah, Dark City Part 2 begins literally right where the first game leaves off. I might stream Dark City Part 1 before Part 2 comes out, but I don't know. For now, I really just wanted to play the demo, because Dark City Part 2 is one of my most highly anticipated TRLE levels, as I've made clear in the past. Right now, I would say I have two very highly anticipated TRLE levels. One of them is Dark City Part 2, the other is Hypersquare Season 3. You guys might remember that one that I was playing in the test stream. I played a little bit of Dark City Part 2 in the test stream as well, but yeah, I showed off that one level that had that really epic skybox. That was Hypersquare. That was from season... Well, actually, that level's in both Season 1 and 2 of Hypersquare, but yeah, Hypersquare Season 3 is another one that I'm really excited for. Oh, well, that wasn't a very good start. Let's... save. Okay. And hey, PD! Yeah, but hey, everyone, and welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm really excited for Dark City Part 2, and since I've been talking about it for so long, I figured I would go ahead and play the demo for you guys, like, before the, you know, before the full game comes out. Get you guys excited for it, and just see why I'm excited for it. Now we have monster insects. Quite easy to take care of. So yeah, that thing we picked up a little bit ago, it's a lost soul. You'll see what we do with lost souls before long. Now, the main point of coming down here is to pick this up, which is the ID card. Now, Dark City Part 2, as well as Part 1, the secrets work a little bit different from other TRLE games. It's a pretty unique system that I've never seen in any other. When you find a secret, you'll actually get a little thing called a secret key, and we start with one in Part 2. But basically, you take a secret key, you put it on the magic hand here, and that gives you an item. So basically, that's how these secrets work. The magic hand itself is not the secret. The secret is actually the secret cube, or the secret key. But yeah, when you find a secret key, you'll need to take it to a magic hand, and then you'll be able to get an item from it. But that's everything we need to do down here. Alright, see you soon, Wiki. But yeah, another one of the reasons that I'm, like, one of the, I think I explained it before, but one of the main reasons I'm so excited for Dark City Part 2 is because, like, it's a giant facility level. I've always liked the high-tech, like, facility, base, lab sort of levels in the Tomb Raider games, and as far as the fan-made games go, the demo of Dark City Part 2 is probably the best I've seen in that regard. We got giant flies here. Those things can actually kill you really fast if you're not careful. Oh yeah, I mean, I was going on about the notebook too, like what it says in the notebook. Basically, like, I'm excited to see the massive size and scale of this underground facility. And the whole game isn't going to be the facility. Like, there's going to be more stuff later on, because there's, like, a whole underground city and everything that the facility eventually leads down to, but we'll see that later. Well, not in the demo, but we will see that in due time. Also, these levels are a little bit non-linear because there's a lot of stuff you need to go around and do, and you can kind of do some things in, like, different orders. Now, something that you should do right off the bat before you do anything else, it's a bug, and I'm sure it'll be addressed in the full version, but if we go, up there, we will find an item that we need. It's a key item that we'll need to finish the level, but if you pick it up as soon as you can, then it actually breaks something. Also, wait, I don't need to be going up here. Hold on. See, there's a switch that you need to pull, but unfortunately the switch, it breaks if you pick up that item before pulling the switch. So it's best to... yeah. Yes, there are many flies down here. And this right here is the main entrance to the facility. I don't think I have the PDA, do I? No, you get the PDA later. Now, there's either another secret or another lost soul up here. Maybe it was a magic hand. Ah, yeah, it's a magic hand. Okay. Anyway, to make sure that lever doesn't bug up on us, let's get up here and... But yeah, I really like the design of this underground facility, though. Okay, let's make a jump up here. Alright, see you soon, PD. The PDA. Okay, this lever right here, this is the one that bugs up if you don't, pull it as soon as possible. I'm not exactly sure what breaks that, but I'm pretty sure it's picking up that one particular key item. But anyway, now that we got that pulled, we don't got to worry about that now, so... yeah. Now we need to get down. Let's drop down here. Now if we go up in here, we're going to find another secret key. You can see it all the way down there at the end of the passage. See, that had the secret chime. Also, yeah, just in case you weren't entirely sure that we're underground, that this spells it out nicely. Now there's another secret key that we can find over here. Something that isn't immediately obvious is that you can actually look inside these boxes and get items from them. Okay, that one doesn't have anything. Oh, maybe the secret key wasn't here. It's somewhere. I know there's a secret key in a box. I guess it was another box. Anyway, let's go ahead and go up here and get this thing first. Now this right here is the item that I believe if you pick it up before pulling the switch, breaks the switch. So yeah, the thing we just got is the starter. Also, the snake eye is a key item that we got from the first game. It's the key that supposedly opens the underground monastery. Okay, let me think. This level's actually very complex. Everyone in Dark City is dead. Either dead or possessed. Same goes for everybody here in this excavation site, by the way. Almost forgot about the ammo up there. No, it's an ancient monastery. Like, it's not a monastery that they built. It's an ancient underground monastery that was, like, buried thousands upon thousands of years ago. Yeah, there's the secret key that I was thinking of. Okay. See, the corporation that built this, this excavation site, they were excavating that monastery because they thought they would find treasure in it. Like, they wanted to, you know, like, they were greedy. I believe the story is, like, they were really, you know, greedy, and they wanted to break open the monastery and, like, you know, get treasure and stuff that was hidden inside, but when they broke it open, though, what they actually found was the Hell Gate, and yeah, all hell quite literally broke loose. So now Lara has to come here and put a stop to it. So the goal of the game is to basically get down to the monastery and find a way to shut down the gate. That's basically the main goal of the game. We're not going to get anywhere near that in the demo, but that is basically Lara's goal in this game. Now there's another key item that we need to get from up here. Which is quite literally a key, actually. I almost walked off of that. That would not have been very good. Oh. Well, at least I saved semi-recently. Gotta get the key again. Yeah, you hear that evil laugh when you die. In this game, obviously. There's some grenade launcher shells, which are completely useless in the demo, I might add. There is a grenade launcher, but it's kind of got problems. Okay, now I gotta think. What do we need to do now? I'm not sure if it's time for us to climb up yet. I think it might be. Let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, hey, Vice. Welcome to the stream. Also, I remember it took me forever to figure out how to actually get up here. Or maybe I looked that up. I don't remember, really. But it isn't entirely obvious how you're actually supposed to get up there. Actually, wait, no, let's not do that yet. There's another magic hand I want to go to first. Oh yeah, there's another item I forgot to get to over here, I think. I thought there was like a crawl space somewhere where I could crawl in and like get a healing item. Thought it was over here. Yeah, there it is, right there. Okay. See ya. That was my grandpa. For anybody wondering. That's another giant killer mantis thing down there. Actually, there's two of them. I should have taken care of them before coming up here. There's another healing item. Those familiar with Tomb Raider would recognize that these are actually a reskinning of the crocodile enemy. They have the crocodile sound effects still. But I guess it kind of fits, though, considering how monstrous they are. A bug of this size probably would make those kind of noises. And here we find another one of these little lost souls. And a skeleton. Okay, now I think we've done everything we can do down here. Wait, did I go to the magic hand up near the front entrance? Hold on, let me save right here. I'll just reload if I've already been up here. I know I went up there when I didn't have a secret key. Oh, okay, already got that one. If I remember right, I think that's all the magic hands in this level. But there is one more secret cube we can get later. So now it's time to actually climb up here. Lara, cooperate, please. Yeah, it's not entirely obvious, but you can jump to that. It kind of blends in with the rest of the wall when you're looking at it from a distance. Welcome back, Wiki. Yep, you get attacked by a giant fly up here. Ow. Hold up. Let's go over here first. Lara, one more mishap and no dessert for you. Okay, so you might have noticed that we have food and water in our inventory. Every now and then, Lara will either get hungry or thirsty, so you'll have to use this. You don't, oh. Well, at least I saved. You don't have a limited supply of that, though. You have, like, infinite food and water. But the thing is, if you don't give her food or water when she needs it, then she'll eventually, like, start to die. Like, her health will start slowly depleting as if she was poisoned, basically. And eventually she'll die. I was actually wondering, like, since you have infinite food and water, like, what the purpose of that mechanic even was, but now that I think about it, you can't actually use items if you're, like, climbing a ladder or doing something like that, so it's like, I guess if you get hungry or thirsty while you're doing a really long climbing section or something, it could actually be dangerous, because, like, you wouldn't actually be able to eat or drink, and you'd have to, like, maybe go through a med pack or two if you can't get through it fast enough. Like, that's the only time I can really think of where that would, like, actually be a threat. Like, something you'd have to worry about. Anyway, we're gonna head up outside of the facility for a little while. Oh, and welcome back, PD. Oh, no. That was close. Let me see, wait. 3 lost souls. Okay. There we go. And yeah, Laura has dialogue. Like, there's no voice acting, but, you know, she speaks and, like, comments on stuff while walking around.
No. No.
Yeah, that's a typo. So now we've got some intense stuff going on here that we're going to have to navigate through. That is a very good question, Laura. You gotta watch out for these floating rocks, because if you get caught up in those things, they will just destroy your health. Honestly, I tend to just kind of Leroy Jenkins this thing. I just sort of just rush through and hope it works. No, it's not a boss wiki. It's a big avoidance section, though. Oh, see? It got me. Okay, this is, getting a little rough now. Yeah, this part can be kind of challenging. boy. Whew, okay, we got through all that, and I think we got all the pickups, too. I think there's only, like, 3 herbs you can pick up over there. So yeah, now we need to investigate the cave over here. Use that red stone we just picked up to get in here. And right there is the last secret of the level. But we still have a sizable chunk of the level left to do, though. Oh. Ouch. The jumping here can be a little problematic. And by problematic, I mean tricky. I'm not sure what you call this particular jump. I think you call it like a triangle ledge jump or something. But these are some of the more tricky jumps found in the TRLE games. Because you have to do kind of like a curved running jump to get off of them, usually. Well, not necessarily to get off of them, but to like get to the next part. Like if it requires the distance from a running jump, you gotta kind of do like a curved jump from them, which is difficult because you just have very little room to maneuver. And down here, we find another redstone. Not the redstone from Minecraft, mind you. The Rock Hudson. Yeah, no ahas in this one, Wiki. Sorry to say. That's not something that you should expect from most TRLE stuff. There aren't very many that do that. I believe I said it before, but the only real Tomb Raider game that was in was Tomb Raider 2. And there's a few level builders that like to borrow that and put it into their game, but most of them don't, though. Ah, I get it now. Now up here we have a giant stone statue lumbering around. It's a giant stone bird thing. I don't think we can kill this. So best to just grab this thing and run for it. Yeah, that's something most video games in general don't take into account. The fact that, like, if you're standing next to lava, you're gonna die. Like, every game, like, every lava level or fire level is just like, oh, don't touch the lava and you're perfectly safe. But in reality, if a character was running around inside of, like, an active volcano or something, just the heat of the environment would just cook them instantly. But, you know, if games were completely logical, they wouldn't be too much fun. Though you could work around that by having, like, a suit or something, like a special heat-resistant suit. I don't know, I mean, there's ways you could work logic into it and have it work still. Actually reminds me that there actually is something kind of like that in real life, but it wouldn't let you survive inside of a volcano, I don't think. But, I believe down in Chile or somewhere down in, like, South America, they have these gigantic caves. They're crystal caves. Like, I think they're called crystal caves. I'm not sure, but basically they're these enormous underground caves that have giant, like, humongous white crystals. Like, they range from small to, like, as big as a house, and it's like, have you guys ever seen the Crystal Caves level from Dark Souls? It literally looks like that. Like, it's one of the most otherworldly things that I've ever seen on planet Earth. But the thing about these caves is they're extremely, extremely hot, so the only way for explorers to go into them and explore them is to wear these bodysuits that are, like, filled with ice. And even then, they can only be in them for a short period of time. And yeah, they're not, like, high-value crystals. I think they are quartz crystals. I'll find a link and, like, post it in the Discord after the stream. Okay, now she's hungry, so let's feed Lara. Use that other redstone we got here to open this gate up. Yeah, more rolling boulders here. Flying rolling boulders. And so here we just destroy these statues. And then this happens. Yeah, see, those are mines. And for some reason, they continue to explode and flash as we run over them. I don't know why. And here we find yet another redstone. It's not that annoying. Just gotta open the inventory for just a short moment. It's not super frequent either. I have not, no. Okay, so these, can you guys read this? The lettering is pretty small. Oh. Well, I'll read it then. Nalim's words. I am Nalim, one of the guardians of the spiritual world you call the Purgatory. God has given me a task to watch over the souls which are neither sinful nor righteous enough. Something terrible has happened in the underworld. Lucifer is gathering a huge spiritual army and prepares an attack against the heavens and gods. Some of the souls from Purgatory escaped into your world by accident when the portal between your and parallel world opened. Yeah, there's some typos. There is a possibility that they will join Lucifer's army. Bring back my souls into my world, and I will help you save your world. In this book I'm giving you, you will receive further instructions from me.
No. No.
And it doesn't go any further than that. But yeah, this right here is a statue of Nalim. And Nalim is a guardian angel that's going to be helping us on our quest. Here's another thing I got stuck on for a while. Yeah, you can shoot that out. It took me a while to figure that out. Also, Lara actually says something here in a little bit. Well, not says, but you'll see what I mean. It's a bit hot around here. Yeah, see, at least she acknowledges that the environment is really hot. So the other thing that we picked up is the crystal eye. We can combine that with the golden mirror. And now we need to go back to that, the outside area with the big rolling rocks. Can I jump over these? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we also picked up the fourth and final lost soul in the level. So, you guys will get to see what the lost souls are for pretty soon now. Well, you already know what they're for story-wise, but you'll see. Now we have to make it across this again. Ooh! I got owned. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, that was close. I want out of this area. Whew, okay, now we can use the gold mirror and crystal here. And stuff happens. Okay, so now we learn about what we can do with the lost souls. The contact with the parallel world is established. Find the portals, collect the lost souls, and bring them back to me. For every group of lost souls you bring back to the Purgatory, I will award you with a precious gift. You will find 4 soul captors in the parallel world where you can return the lost souls to me. When you bring them all back, you will then look for me. You will find me at the symbol of the sun. At that very place I shall give you your reward and open the portal for you to return to the material world. Beware of the creature looking for my souls, the greatest collector of souls ever. Your kind is afraid of this creature more than it is afraid of Lucifer himself, for he does not ask you to sell your soul to him as Lucifer does. He simply comes and takes it away at will. He's the Grim Reaper. By no means may you linger anywhere near him. Beware of poisonous thorns and Soul Carrier. I'm not exactly sure what Soul Carrier is. I think it might be the name of one of the enemies. Yeah, like I said, stuff is happening. Okay, I think I can make the jump from here. You gotta lose some health on that, but they do give you a balmy herb right there. Healing items in this game are somewhat more limited than in a lot of TRLE games, so you gotta kind of be careful with your healing stuff. Yeah, this place looks familiar, so we made it back here. I think that's her joke name for Nalim. Or yeah, that. Okay, so now for one of the more complex and interesting things about this TRLE. You guys no doubt saw this thing a few times as we ran by. Well, we take the 4 lost souls and we put them into here. And that activates the sun portal. So when we step into this, this brings us to the parallel world that it was talking about. So basically, the goal when you go to the parallel world is to take these souls to the soul captors, and then you just have to get to the sun symbol and escape, basically. And then after that, Nalim will give you a divine artifact. And this is completely optional, by the way. You don't have to do this. Alexander the Great. Yeah, the Lost Souls are like actual, like, real famous people. I'm not gonna bother reading all that though. It's like biography and information about the person. We're not here for history lessons. Also, yeah, don't touch those giant spikes or you will die really fast. So the parallel worlds are basically the like as you can see, it's the same as the normal level, but you know, it's different. It's a lot more spooky. We got the creepy music. There's lots of spikes and stuff everywhere blocking off passageways. Okay, here's the second soul captor. There's Winston Churchill. Oh, there he is. That's the Grim Reaper up there. You do not want to get caught by the Grim Reaper, or you will die. And by that, I mean you will literally die. He just instantly kills you. And yeah, when he sees... I don't know if you guys could hear that, but when he sees you, he goes, "Dead human." He's like, "Dead human." Well, funny you mention that, because this level was actually built way back in, like, 2011 or 2012. Like, way before The Evil Within 2 was even a thing. So that's just a coincidence. Heck, that was before the original Evil Within was a thing. I was just making sure I wasn't missing any soul captors. Ah, is YouTube being stupid? YouTube, stop eating my viewers' comments. Stop being a dumb website. Oh, great. Grim got stuck over there. Okay. Now this can be a little tricky. Oh, we did it first try. Okay. You gotta kind of do a dive roll right into that, because otherwise it can be really difficult to get in there without getting grazed by the spikes. Yeah, nothing new, Vice. Nothing new at all. Doesn't it, like, it doesn't allow you to post comments more than 200 characters long, though, right? Maybe it was longer than that, but, like, if it's too long, it shouldn't even post at all, though. I don't remember who this guy is. I don't know if I ever learned about him. Stefan Uros 2 Milutin Nemanjic. I'm just gonna go ahead and admit, I'm not the biggest history buff out there. I'm not really much of a history buff at all, honestly. Okay, we can get out here. Now, in the parallel world, we will find a chain hanging from here where we can grab onto it and swing across here. Yeah, you're right, though. It does kind of feel like the Evil Within 2 areas where the ghost lady appears. I forget her name. PD told me what her name was, but, like, I completely forgot it now. Oh! Lara! Okay, fine, I'll jump to it from here. There we go. And I believe the fourth and final soul captor is up here. Oh wait, no, it's not up here. Wait, I don't think there's anything up here, is there? That's pointless. Why is that even shootable? Why can you even go up there? There's no point. Also, for some reason in the parallel world, the door is right there. There's usually not that many, like there's usually not really that many, like, physical changes to a place other than some things being broken, maybe. Like the broken glass on that upper walkway. It doesn't normally just, like, outright change, like, how the area is actually designed. Yeah, you do not want to get too close to him. Anima, right, that's her name. Maximilian... I can't say French names, so I'm not even going to try. Go away, Death. Okay, so before we make it out of the parallel world, see, we're technically done here, but there is one more thing we can do. Oh yeah, you definitely heard it that time. Now, aside from returning the 4 lost souls to Purgatory in the parallel world, there is one more thing. See, each parallel world has what is called, or known as, a mega secret. And now we're going into an area that you guys haven't even seen from the main level. I normally do all of this last. Like, I normally do everything else in the level before I do this stuff, but yeah. Like, before I do the parallel one. But if we go in here, we can do some, ninjaing past spikes. Like, you pretty much have to sidestep past these things. Oh, that's the wrong way, I think. Try jumping to here. Go down here. Okay, good, we made it. There it is right there. This is called a Death Library Key. And I have no idea what that's for. But it is basically considered like a super secret, and I'm running on the assumption that there are probably 5 of them in total. But there's only one per parallel world, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. We're done with the parallel worlds, so now we just need to get to the sun symbol and get the heck out of here. Unfortunately, since we came back down here, we're going to have to go the long way all the way back to the other side again. And unfortunately, Deathy here is kind of in our way. Whoa, I actually got away with that. Dang. Okay. I thought he was gonna get me there. Yeah, who knew, right? And then I'm just like, nope. Ah, but then I met my end to that. Of all things, such an easy chain swing jump. Oh, crap! I really misjudged that jump. That was a major oof moment right there. And go figure, right? I got through this part just no problem a little bit ago, and now I'm just failing like a moron. Alright. Well, see ya, Death. And there is our first reward from Nalim. The Soul Hunter. The Soul Hunter is a divine device for locating lost souls in the material world. In the material world, it locates the lost souls, and in this world, it locates the soul carriers. I'm giving you this award in return for souls which have been brought back to the purgatory and prevented from falling into the hands of Lucifer. And now we have to actually run here. Okay, I ran over it, but whatever, it's still gonna work. Thanos' albino brother? Wow, Sim. Also, yeah, when you come back from a parallel world, you're usually hungry and thirsty, so... Oh, okay, she was just thirsty. Okay, so we got all that done. Now we just need to actually finish up the main level 1. See, that was the first optional level, or also known as a bonus level. So yeah, that key that we picked up near the start, like way up, kind of over the entrance, yeah, that was actually the office key. See, now we're in that area that we were in the parallel version. Now, the reason we didn't come in here before is because there's a laser system here, and we need the ID card. I don't know if you guys remember. I didn't point it out, but yeah, this ID card right here. We got this from the area where we met Nalim in the lava area. So we can use that to turn the lasers off.
Welcome, Dr. Jason.
Oh yeah, I should probably save. There we go. Yeah, I think that'd be a wise idea. There's another... Oh no, that's the PDA. Right. Okay, now we can finally check out the PDA. So yeah, the PDA is cool because it contains maps of the areas. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse cursor moving, but you know that long tunnel that leads to those big orange and like orange and black double doors? Yeah, that's the main entrance, and that's like what we're looking at right here. So right now we are right over in this area. Yeah, it's cool that it's got like this map system and stuff. Oh, whoa, I almost didn't pick this up. That's the second starter. Yes, I found you, PD. I found the PDA. I guess that means the PD application. Now, in order to get in here, we're gonna need yet another key card. Which, guess what, is not in this room. But we do find a key. Which I am currently brain farting and like not remembering exactly where to use it. Oh, right. I know where to use it. Okay. I don't know where to use it. I know where to use it. Gotta use it to open this gate. The generator room key. Which we are already in the process of doing. So in this room, of course, we got the card key. So now that we got that card key, we need to go back to the office area. Then we can open up that last door. Professor Lima. Yes, the final ID card and the final office you get into
Professor Lima.
is the office of the actual creator of the game. Lima, like, has an actual character in the game. So that's where we get the notebook that I was showing before on the test stream. And one of the things that makes me so hyped about this game. So let's read the notebook. Actually, wait, first... Is there anything I missed in here?
No.
No, that just shows all that. Okay. Now, you guys can read this, right? Well, you know, I might as well read it myself. I know you can read it, but Holy Temple Project. On April 15th, 1989, hey, that's the year I was born, we started working on a great project called the Holy Temple. We were facing great difficulties because we had to break the stone and risk the tunnels breaking down on our heads. As we dug deeper, it became colder and colder, and oxygen was scarce. The greatest problem occurred when we get to the lava. We lost some of our men. We saw some unusual underground creatures, but the most interesting of all were the lava creatures. We called them iron shells, for their shell was so hard that it was nearly impossible to break it. The strangest thing of all is the fact that the iron shells live in lava. We made another great unusual discovery. We found huge ancient underground halls and hallways. It seemed that an ancient civilization once lived here. The interesting thing is that one of the hallways lead directly to the Holy Temple. This made our journey to the goal much faster. Although we know that it is very old, perhaps the oldest building on Earth, it still looked like new. We are not familiar with the material used to build it, and we were not able to open it by force. The only thing we can do is find a way to use the key called the Snake Eye to open the Holy Temple and find the greatest treasure of all times, Professor Lima. Yeah, Lima is actually like the owner and operator of this entire facility and the whole entire, like, the whole dig site and project and everything. Iron shells. Since we were not successful in opening the Holy Temple, I got some time to study the iron shells. Their shell is incredibly hard, but I still managed to open some of them with normal water. It seems that they cannot stand the water. There's an unknown organism inside the shell. In the initial stage of development, there are some adult shells in the area as well. Are these things eggs, aliens, or something else? I hope to find the answer very soon. Big iron shell. No one answered me. You guys can read this text, right? I mean, I could read it perfectly fine on the test stream, and I know that this video is even bigger than it was before, but yeah. Just as I expected, we have found one large shell. It was, well, huge. We found it in a place which looked like a den filled with lava. We removed the lava, secured the shell with cables for our security, and tried to open it. We were not successful. Oh, okay, good. Water did not make the big shell open as it did to the smaller ones, but after a while it gave away the first signs of weakness by activating its defense mechanisms. The big shell began to emit great heat and soon began to pupate. It started heating itself. At that moment I realized it was not the water which irritated them, but cold. It seems that heat accelerates their growth. I will try to open it with liquid nitrogen. Now we've got different symbols and stuff. Alphabet of the ancient civilization, which I'm sure is going to be used for a puzzle of some kind. Numbers of the ancient civilization. Now this is one that I'm not really sure. I'm sure this is going to be a puzzle later. Down there it says, it looks like it says AS equals, yeah, AS equals, and then it shows like 4 different symbols, and if you look up there, you can see 3 of the symbols, but there's one particular symbol that does not appear though. It's the second one, the one that looks like a loop-de-loop, or it looks like an upside-down ribbon connected to I don't know. It kind of looks like the symbol for 3. Like, that isn't on here, so I'm like, what exactly am I going to do with that? I have a bad feeling this puzzle's gonna stump me very badly later on. Like, it looks like you could just easily just decipher it by looking at, like, what symbol correlates with what number, but that particular symbol doesn't seem to actually be on here, so I don't know if there's gonna be some confusing method to, like, figure that out. Yeah, exactly, Sim. The radar. There's a radar in every area of the dig where one can obtain a map. The map can be read out on the PDA device. And now we got some sketches of, I guess, upcoming areas. These are all sectors that we don't see in the demo, but yeah, there's a lava sector. Now here is one of the things that really, for some reason, this is one of the things that really gets me excited to see the rest of the game. Eastern Freight Elevator. The Eastern Freight Elevator is one of 3 elevators which leads to the security area. Travel time, 9 minutes. Distance traveled, 1,550 meters. Which is almost like 3/4 of a mile. Meaning this elevator goes down almost a mile. Yeah, this facility is enormous. And down, like, all the way at the bottom of that, we got the security area. As I was reading the notes of archaeologist Van Dien with various warnings about pouring of all the evil upon the face of the earth, I decided to build a central security system around the main gate of the ancient city, where the central control of all devices in the entire site is performed. All devices in this area are protected with a security code. Main gate of the ancient city. We had to go around the main gate as we were not able to open it. We dug a passage above it and entered the first hall of the city. Archaeologists discovered that the main gate can be opened with 6 stone discs. We searched the area and managed to find only 1 stone disc, which is currently kept in a safe in one room in the area. Archaeologists claim that the other discs are well hidden near the main gate, as we did not have enough patience to search for the other discs, and having had powerful machines for drilling through stone walls, we kept digging in order to reach the Holy Temple as soon as possible. And now I got the city gate sector, which... Okay, so notice that up there it says 2M1 block. I'm thinking the M means miles. I'm thinking that might be like a rough diagram of the ancient underground cities, so yeah, that's like... I'm just imagining like a giant open cavern which is like a dozen miles wide and across, basically. I think one of those squares is supposed to be a distance of 2 miles. It couldn't be 2 meters, because, I mean... What, the ancient city is like 6 meters wide? No, it has to be miles. Like whatever this is, it's literally miles in size and width or whatever.
No. No.
And that's it. It don't go any further. But see, that notebook is what gets me so hyped to see the rest of Dark City Part 2. Anyway, with that, level 1 is pretty much finished. Probably is a typo, yeah. I mean, like, if it really meant meters, then that area would just be like, okay, we're here. Oh, okay, I got to the end of the area. Like, it would be that fast. There's no way that it's meters. It has to be miles. Okay, so we collected the 3 starters from throughout the levels, so we can use them in this. You guys actually saw this part during the test stream. So yeah, the Worm's Hole is actually the name of the facility. So now we're entering the dig site proper. Let's get up and stretch a little bit. Now we got these guys. Yeah, you know them big double doors in the first level? I'm pretty sure that this is the other side of that. So this is the main entrance to the facility. So yeah, these guys are either military or they're like some kind of special division that are interested in what's going on here. But yeah, they're invading the place now, and it sounds like it's, you know, it said shoot anything that moves, so it sounds like they were called in to contain the situation or something. So I'm guessing they're like a military group or something. Now we get this really cool flyby of the start of the second level.
Welcome to our generator area.
And now we begin level 2, the power generator area. And right around the corner, we'll find the radar for the map. So yeah, that's the map of this area. I wouldn't say that, Sim. I think it's a good demo. It is kind of long for a demo. But considering the length of the full game, I think 2 levels and, you know, 2 bonus levels is good. So yeah, this is where the design of the underground facility, like, really starts to become impressive. I really like this giant room with the huge, like, you know, central chamber and all these glass tubes and everything. Okay, there's nothing over there for us right now. No, the demo's not done. We're only about halfway through, Wiki. After this level, it will be done. So this is another somewhat non-linear level. Also, now you see the effect of the soul detector. So that will guide us towards the lost souls that we can find in this level. Now here's something that I was stuck on when I first played this. Actually, let's combine the laser sight with the red Viper, which is like the magnum of this game. See, it took me like a while to get past this. Basically, you have to equip the laser sight. You have to... Oh, the Soul Hunter enlarges when you zoom in. That's kind of not good, but you gotta shoot that. And it makes this fill up with water. It was not obvious at all that you needed to shoot that. So yeah, this game has got some kind of vague, like, puzzles and solutions, like, kind of like the Coast of France did. Although I wouldn't say it's quite that obtuse, or whatever the word is I'm looking for. Now, you guys want to know something funny? The last time I was playing this game, I was actually playing through it for Spirit, like over Discord. I got to this part, and I got completely stuck. Because I ran around for a really long time looking for the crowbar. And I completely forgot that you start the game with the crowbar. Yeah, I completely forgot that the crowbar was in my inventory from the start of the game. Just your typical Iido fail. Oh. I got killed. Alright, you know what? Bugs. It's just a demo, so who cares? I know this ammo's more valuable, but, you know, it's not like we're gonna need all this ammo to get through the demo, so get rid of these annoying bugs real fast. And in here, we find one of the secrets. There's also 3 in this level. If we look at the total statistics, yeah, see we got 4 out of 6 secrets. 3 in each level. So yeah, what you need the crowbar for is you need to use the crowbar right here. Pry this thing loose. We will find a scanner of sorts soon. So yeah, basically the way this level works is there's like 4 different areas branching off from the central area. But there's more to it than that too. There's like a few other little side areas and paths we'll have to go down. I should say that's kind of like the upper part of this area. Then there's like some more stuff in the lower area, but you'll see. I don't know, Sim. Just guesswork, I guess. Also, did I don't know, like maybe the steam shooting out of it is an indication? I don't know. Like, it might be an indication that there's, like, something loose, so, you know, try the crowbar. It's not exactly clear that you have to do that, but, yeah. Alright, see you soon, PD. Okay, I got everything from there. Cool. So... Okay, that's the way I just came from. Let's go this way this time. And yeah, it is well made, Wiki. Another secret. And there's another thing hidden all the way up there. We have to use the Red Viper to shoot it. Shoot the grate out and climb up here. And we can get the first lost soul of this level. And now we got a giant demon mutant. Yeah, they die real fast with a shotgun. Also, this guy... you okay up there? Oh, you finally got down. Yeah, we need to collect starters in this level as well. That was funny, though. Oh, that was great. I mean, some of these bugs kind of occur because of the engine itself, but yeah. At least they're funny bugs. At least that one was. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen before. In fact, most of the bugs in TRLE games usually involve the enemy models getting, like, stuck or hung on something in some way. Now, here's another thing that I don't remember if I had to look up or if I figured it out myself, but I do know that I was stuck on it for a long time. It took me forever. See, you notice the door closed on us, right? Well... yeah, it took me forever to figure out how in the world you were supposed to actually get out of this darn room. Also, is there anything up there? Don't look like it. Okay. But yeah, you gotta push this over here. And this block here, yeah, you can push it too. I noticed that block looked weird, but I kept, like, trying to shoot it or thinking I had to, like, climb on it somehow. By the way, if you guys think this game is vague... hello, what's going on here? Welcome back, PD. Oh right, this is when they show up. Yep, now we gotta deal with these military guys. How much ammo do we have? Oh, you can use it from a distance. Okay. See, there's a bug with a grenade launcher in this demo version. If you're standing too close to the enemy, it instantly kills you. Which you would think would be... I mean, it's technically logical, but yeah, that is actually a bug. In some Tomb Raider games, shooting the grenade launcher too close does hurt you, but it doesn't, like, instantly kill you. Also, oh yeah, we have ammo counters on the left side of the screen the whole time. That tells us how much ammo we have. I think I need to go this way first. But yeah, it's kind of like the moment in Half-Life where the military, like, invades Black Mesa. Like, technically you should be on their side, but, you know, it's like, they think that, you know, you're the threat too, so... Like, these guys were sent in here to, like, clean up the situation, I guess, but... I guess they're taking no chances, so, you know, they try to kill Lara, too. Anyway, the end of the level's actually down there, but we're not going there yet. Also, somehow the first few times I played this game, I didn't notice that thing. Yeah, that's there, and it just opened right in front of us. Yeah, remember the iron shells? That's an iron shell. It's not hostile or anything, though. I mean, it's behind the glass, so it's not like it can attack you anyway. Maybe it is hostile, who knows? We never get a chance to find out. Graphics a little glitchy there, but that is another soul. But yeah, we need to get in there from another way. There, we got the second starter that we need. Sasha stole seashells from the seashell salesman. Sasha stole seashells from... Yeah, I got halfway through it. Oh yeah, I think I was starting to say this a little bit ago. You guys think this game and the coast of France were like difficult and confusing? You guys have seen nothing until you see Hypersquare. Hypersquare is, in my opinion, the most difficult TRLE game. But mostly in terms of the area navigation and just like figuring out like what to do and where to go, and it's an incredibly complex level. Whoa, 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 that almost killed me. Yeah, them flies, they really hurt. There's the third starter. But yeah, Hyper Square is a very difficult level. I followed the walkthrough for like 90% of Hyper Square. Like, that level was so vast and complicated. Like, I like, that whole level set is so vast and complicated that, like, half the time I didn't even really try to figure it out myself. I just kind of just followed the guide the whole way. But that didn't ruin my experience, though, because it's like, the thing that I like the most about Hyper Square is really just the level design and the areas and the atmosphere. It's like, Hyper Square is really a phenomenal level. It's just incredibly difficult. Although, in the re-release, some things were made a little more obvious or a little bit easier, but yeah. I might stream Hyper Square someday. I would actually really like to, it's just that, like, I'm not even gonna lie, that level is... those levels are so complicated that if I try to do it without a guide, I'm gonna get stuck again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Even though I've beaten it before. Oh! Oh, she lives! Ah, she lives. Wow, you know, I sound really pathetic saying that, but... I mean, Hyper Square to me is like the La Mulana of TRLE levels when it comes to complexity and just like, where the heck do I go? Where do I use this item? What in the world do I do? Oh yeah, save the game. Okay, thanks, Wiki. And I went the wrong way. Okay, so now we need to head to the power generator area. Well, we're in the power generator area, but I mean the literal power generator area. Yeah, I kind of went the completely wrong way. Okay. Yeah, this is the power generator for the whole entire facility, I would assume. Wow. Really? Yeah, they're monsters. Well, they're demon possessed is what they are. The demons, like evil spirits and stuff, they possessed the workers of the dig site. That's why they're attacking us to begin with, is because they're possessed. Okay, how much ammo do I have on this thing? I have enough. Yeah, come on, all of you. There we go. And there is, I think, the final secret. Yes, okay. Really, Lara? Oh, good thing I saved. Let me try just running out of this thing. That did not work. Okay. Alright, that works. There's, a thing. Power generator room control key. Alright. It's a thing that we need. So here's the very bottom of this area. There's nothing to really do down here, though. Well, except for kill this guy. He drops an antidote, I think. Yeah, that's it for down here, though. I think they need to oil their generator. It's very squeaky. That's a little bit of a bug right there. The door opens before she actually puts the key in. I'm sure many of these bugs will be fixed in the full release. Okay, so now what we want to do here... Actually, wait. There. Take that marble block we got earlier, put it in here. This is the so-called scanner that we need. And I don't know how we get this out of it, but we get the fourth and final plug. As well as... Oh, would you look at that? It's one of them stone discs. Okay, so we're still missing 3 lost souls. I'm, really missing something in this area. I think I derped and forgot something. Well, I do know there is one thing I actually forgot down here. Let's go get that. One of the lost souls can be gotten down here. Gotta climb up here. That was wrong. Okay. There's one of the lost souls we need. So now there's 2 more in this level somewhere. One of them I seem to be completely forgetting about. Alright, Sim. Maybe that's what's really going on, Wiki. Maybe everybody in the dig site just needs a Snickers. That was actually a pretty good one. Okay, so we got all the starters that we need to beat the level, but first... I want to get the rest of the souls, obviously. There's 2 more, but where are they? Well, there is one other thing we can get for now. Yeah, I said we were going to do this part later. Yeah, or rather that there was no point going over there at the time. Well, if we go over here... we'll find something. Now here's a trick. This is not anything that you ever actually have to do in any of the games. It's kind of like an advanced trick. But basically, there's a way. Like if a doorway or a passage is directly below you, but like you can't drop and land on it. A way you can do it is you can jump back off a ledge and then just tap the action button to make her, like, grab forward, and then this happens. Or rather, you can hold it for a bit and then let go. Yeah, she will, sort of clip forward into the thing. And in here, we find 3 magic hands. Yeah, it's not something that you have to do in any of the Tomb Raiders, but there are some TRLE games that, like, force you to do that. I'm not sure if I would really call it a glitch or not. It's more just like a hidden technique or maneuver, I guess. Yeah, getting out of there is a little tricky. You gotta jump at the wall, then you have to jump off the, jump off the slope, backflip, and like twist in midair, and then hold right to land on top of that. I make it look so easy, but that kind of stuff really takes practice. Well, something weird's going on here, that's for sure. Why do I always go the wrong freaking way to get to the items I need? Yeah, why am I finding bugs on this playthrough that I've never found before? I don't know why those guys are alive again, and why they're just like... Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Now, how do I get those other souls? I mean, I know where one of them is, but, like, I'm not sure, like, how to get to it. Oh, great. The pacing of this level has been fantastic until now. Now I'm just going herpa-derpa-derp, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't think we get to anything from over there. I mean, we do have the, soul detector, though, to help us. It's definitely pointing us at something. I mean, this is where we need to take the souls. I do have 2, don't I? Yeah, okay, there's 2 more somewhere in here that I'm missing. There is that one soul over here. But see, we need to get in there from somewhere else. It looks like... Oh, you do have to get... Okay, you do have to get to that from that, Where's my last save? Right here. Okay, I'll just load the save. You have to go to the room where you got the marble block, and there's a vent in there that you can shoot. I thought I was remembering something like that. Still doesn't answer where the other one is that I'm missing, though. Unless both of them are located in that area, they might be. Oh, and yes, for anyone wondering, if you fall into that green water, you die. It's acid. It's right there. I had a feeling I was missing something. You missed me wasting time. I figured out how to get to one of the souls. I was looking at the map. See, there we go. And that's how we get to that lost soul. Okay, now we need to figure out how to get to the fourth one. Ah. Well, at least we have the soul detector to help us. And yeah, I know I could just look it up. Especially since I've, played and beat this whole level before anyway, but... Nah. Let's look around a bit and at least try to find it. Okay, it's detecting it over that way. It seems to be near the power generator. Wait, I think that's where it... Yeah, I think there were like 2 that you can access from the power generator room. Oh, I just remembered where it is. I just remembered. Okay, yeah, okay, we got this. Yeah, I just remembered how you get to that other soul. I knew there was something else that I was forgetting in here. To be fair, this is probably the one that you're most likely to forget or just completely miss. So yeah, at this point you can drop and hang here. You can drop onto a little platform right here. Now we can run jump our way across these. And there's the last soul. Yeah, that one's pretty well hidden. Okay, now we can go do the parallel world. And then we can finish up the demo. Alright, let's do this. Oh, there's another... Oh, there's more herbs in here that I didn't pick up. So yeah, this second parallel level is going to be quite a bit more difficult than the first one. Especially when we go for the death library key. This one's kind of a doozy to reach. Oh, we got poisoned. Ah, whatever, I'll take it. Just... You know, it just dawned on me that this game actually has antidotes. I mean, I mean, that's an obvious thing, but that's actually kind of new to Tomb Raider, because normally when you're poisoned, all you have to do is use a med pack and it'll heal the poisoning. And, you know, in this game, your balmy herbs and the antidote drug. Well, it says HP plus 100% plus antidote. But the balmy herbs also heal poisoning. Oh, wait, that also says plus antidote, yeah. Oh, those are supposed to be, like, evil spirits, I think. You're hearing, like, the whispers of spirits. It's supposed to be, like, demonic noises. And there is the first soul... Okay. Apparently death is here. Stefan. Oh, there he comes. Alright. You won't be taking my soul today, Death. And if you want my soul, well, you have to catch me first. Okay, I think this is a soul carrier. Those flying skeleton things that I just shot down. Oh, there's Napoleon. Where is that soul carrier? Oh, it's stuck up there. And now it's gone. All right. Sometimes I miss this one here. I think it's this one. Or is this the one that I just got? Yeah, there's two placed at the end of two different roads here. Okay. Auto Bismarck. I don't think I'm hitting it. It's protected by the spikes. Whatever. That's usually the one that I miss, and it's like the last one. Because I always forget it, because I keep thinking there's just like that one over there. And then I forget all about this one. Oh, alright. Alright, PD. Good night. You won't miss much. Basically, as soon as I finish this level, I'm just gonna go down the ladder and just like insert the 4 starters, and that's like the end of the demo when you go down the tunnel, which I think you actually saw on my test stream anyway. So, yeah. Good night, PD. And thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, I've been up there. You are annoying, you know that? Go away. I'm actually getting hungry. But we will be done with this before too long, so I'll eat something then. Can't fight evil on an empty stomach? Well, I guess I'm about to prove that wrong. I want chicken. Oh! I forgot all about that. I won't turn into them, don't worry, Wiki. Okay, now this is the task for the death library key of this particular area. This is the one that says it's a bit of a doozy to go for, just because navigating around these spikes is very tricky. The hitbox on them is enormous. It's really hard to, like, angle yourself in here while avoiding the darn spikes. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? I mean, the demo's almost over anyway. It's not like I'm gonna actually need all these healing items. Ooh, we're drunk. That's nauseating. Let's stop that. Well, that's the difficult part. So yeah, now we are going down to the bottom of this again, where we will find the key. There it is. So, I do have a theory on how many keys there are. I do think there are 5 Death Library keys. See, you know, I've had enough time to play this demo multiple times and think about a lot of stuff, and I think there are going to be 5 parallel worlds. So I think there's probably 20 total lost souls in the game. See, this means that not every level is going to have a parallel version. You know, because I do believe there are 5 levels that need, like, 4 lost souls each to get into. And, you know, there's 12 main levels, so that means there's going to be 7 levels that don't have a parallel version, whereas 5 of the other levels do. And the reason I think it's 5 is because we know that there are a total of 6 parallel levels, or 6 bonus levels, rather. So it would make sense if 5 of them were parallel world levels, where you could each, each one would contain a Death Library key, and if you get, if you get all 5 Death Library keys, then I'm guessing the Death Library itself is probably the final bonus level. So that's why I think there's probably 5 parallel levels and 5, keys to find. Death Library keys. And if you do all that, then you'll get to play the final bonus level, the Death Library, which, who knows what that's gonna be. I'm guessing you'll probably access it from another level, like there'll be a place where you can use the keys and you'll be able to get in there. This is all just assumptions. I assure you I have no inside information about this game at all. I'm just making assumptions and theories, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the bonus content's gonna be. It'll be 5 parallel levels where you have to, save souls, and then, yeah, it's like after that, if you get all the keys, you'll be able to go to the Death Library for the final bonus level. So we're going to make certain that we get those Death Library keys. I know I'm going to be going it blind, but that is actually, normally I don't really care, about getting every secret or everything on a first playthrough, but for Dark City Part 2, when the full game releases, I really do want to try to get everything on my first run. I want to try to get all the Lost Souls, do all the parallel, levels, and get all the Divine Artifacts and Death Library keys and stuff. Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy either. But anyway, that is it for Parallel Level 2.
Well done.
So our second artifact is the Magic Flute. Magic Flute is a divine instrument which you can use only once in each level to call me to aid you. In the material world, I will send you heavenly butterflies which will heal you. Heavenly butterflies are very good healers. They can increase your health up to 5 times, but they do not serve as an antidote. I will find the location where you have to return the lost souls to this world. The hint looks like a ray of light. But remember, this challenge is very dangerous. It requires that your health is topped, otherwise you'll lose your life. Well, that is pretty much it. So now we just need to head down to the lowest part of the power generator area and use the 4 starters, and that is the end of this demo. To be continued indeed. So after seeing this entire level, I'm sure you guys can understand why I'm hyped at this point, and why I really want the full version of this to come out. I'm glad that Lima is taking his time with the game, though. You know, rush development never leads to anything good. You should always have as much time as you need to work on something. And from what his friend has told me, and this isn't like private information either, this is public, apparently these 2 levels are just the tip of the iceberg. Like, compared to the later levels in this game, these first 2 levels that you guys have seen are nothing. So yeah, like, apparently some really crazy stuff is going to be going on in the later levels that puts, like, everything you've seen so far to shame. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of this game. And this is it. So now you guys understand why I've been wondering what is at the end of this tunnel for like a year now. I have been staring down this tunnel, wondering what level 3 is going to be like for so long. And that's it. That's the end of the demo. So, are you guys excited to see the full version of Dark City Part 2? Well, I guess that's about it. I don't really have much else to say that I haven't already, so yeah, that is the end of this stream, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one. Thanks for coming by, everyone.